Hi, my name is Gurjeet Singh. In this video, I am going to talk about a beverage giant, namely Coca-Cola, and a little bit about its history, geopolitical issues which were faced by this company during its journey, and how it dealt with those issues. It all began in 1886 when Dr. John Stith, a local pharmacist in Atlanta, Georgia, created the Coca-Cola syrup. Initially, he sold it as a soda fountain beverage, but it quickly gained popularity for its refreshing taste. In 1892, Asa Gray Candler, another pharmacist, acquired the recipe and established the Coca-Cola Company. Under his leadership, it expanded rapidly. In the early 90s, Coca-Cola began its expansion by establishing bottling plants and distribution networks that laid the foundation for its national and international presence. As we moved into later half of 20th century, Coca-Cola was reached globally. The company ventured into new markets. Throughout these milestones, Coca-Cola evolved from a local tonic to a global beverage giant, touching the lives of millions around the world. Now it has its presence in almost all around the world. Due to the international rules and regulation, it faced many geopolitical issues. Today, I want to talk about two major issues which were faced by this company. The first one is the Arab League boycott during the Cold War. Let's dive into details. It all started in 1960 when several Arab countries decided to boycott companies that they thought supported Israel. Coca-Cola got caught in the crossfire because of the misunderstanding about its business ties. This boycott had a big impact. Coca-Cola's sales in the Middle East and North America were hit hard. They were losing money and struggling to keep their products on the shelves in those countries. But Coca-Cola didn't back down. They took a diplomatic approach. They talked to the Arab leaders and explained that they were a neutral company, not involved in any politics. They also made sure to follow the local laws and respectful cultural sensitivities. In 1977, something big happened for Coca-Cola. They made a deal with Egypt that was pretty special. Coca-Cola wanted to come back to Egypt, and Egypt needed money for its economy. So they made a deal. Coca-Cola would invest a lot of money, over 10 millions, which is likely to 39 million today, in Egypt. In return, Coca-Cola could start selling its drinks in Egypt again. The deal was important for Egypt because they were facing economic challenges. The timing was also significant because Egypt and Israel were starting to make peace, and Coca-Cola coming back was seen as a positive change. To keep its drink flowing, Coca-Cola changed its supply chain, and they found new ways to get their products on stores despite the boycott. The flexibility helps them to stay in the business during a tough time. Instead of giving up, Coca-Cola looked for new opportunities. They expanded to the other regions and introduced new flavors and packaging to attract the more consumers. Throughout smart marketing and community engagement, Coca-Cola rebuilt trust with the consumers, and they showed that they cared about the communities they served and were committed to being a responsible global citizen. The boycott began to fade in 1990s as the political tension eased. After and during the storm, Coca-Cola came out stronger than ever, rebuilding its effort to create a company that uses its drinks to bring people together. The, the same thing happened back in 1980, a time when the world was buzzing with excitement about the upcoming Moscow Olympics. Coca Cola, a beloved global brand, was all set to play a major role as one of the sponsors of the prestigious sporting event. However, just before the Olympics, something unexpected happened. The United States, along with the several other countries, announced a boycott of Moscow Olympics. This boycott was a strong political statement against the Soviet Union's action in Afghanistan. Now let's delve into details and understand how Coca-Cola navigated throughout this challenging period. Firstly, it is essential to know that Coca-Cola association with the Olympic goes way back. The company had been a proud sponsor of the games for many years, promoting the value of unity, sportsmanship, and excellence. When the boycott was announced, Coca-Cola faced a dilemma. On the one hand, they had invested a lot of time, effort, and money in preparing for the Olympics. On the other hand, the political situation cast us a shadow of uncertainty over their participation. Coca Cola had to make a tough decision. They could either stand with the United States and the boycott the Olympics, or they could continue their sponsorship and support the athletes. Ultimately, Coca Cola chose a middle ground approach. They decided to maintain their sponsorship of the Olympics, but scaled back their promotional activities. This decision was a delicate balancing act, showing solidarity with the athletes while also acknowledging the political sensitivities of the situation. During this time, Coca Cola continued to support the athletes who had dedicated themselves to representing their countries on the Olympic stage. The company's commitment to the Olympic spirit and the athletes' efforts remaining unwavering despite the boycott of political backdrop. The 1980 Moscow Olympics boycott received a widespread attention globally. It sparked debates about the role of politics in sports and raised the question about the responsibilities of corporate sponsors like Coca Cola. Coca Cola's handling of the situation showcased its ability to navigate the complex political landscapes while staying true to its value. It highlighted the company's resilience and adaptability in the face of challenging circumstances. In conclusion, Coca Cola's journey throughout historical changes like Arab League boycott and the 1980 Moscow Olympics boycott teaches us valuable lessons. Despite facing geopolitical pressures and unexpected hurdles, Coca Cola demonstrated resilience, diplomacy, and adaptability. By engaging in diplomatic dialogue, making strategic investment, and maintaining focus on the community and consumer trust, Coca Cola not only survived but thrived. The experience underscore the importance of uh, preference, integrity, and responsible global citizen in navigating complex issues, uh, complex business environments. Coca-Cola enduring legacy is a testament to its ability to overcome adversity and continue spreading joy and a unity worldwide. Thank you.